should pay her.
Yeah, what are your thoughts with NBC putting her out? Like, just even interviewing her behind.
I think they're just as grubby for what they done to R. Kelly and then give Jay-Z a fluff ball interview. Where's Gail?
Where's Gail?
Why Gail ain't got no interview for the Carters? They're such good friends.
Hey.
Where's Gail? What, she's trying to keep the bread away from Oprah before she passed out on Ozempic again? I don't know. Where is it?
Jack, she just had a birthday. He's like,
and her birthday.
Okay.
Tell her to take her ass to a dance party with Beyonce. Go the fuck on.
Now,
He almost mesmerized America into bringing that trap queen into the White House to run us in the ground.
trap queen.
That's all she is. She a trap queen. I'm gonna call it like it is.
Almost. Now, wait, hold on, Jack. Blue Ivy Mufasa's out right now, and Blue Ivy's there. Should we just like?
Is it? Not a lot of people watching it. You sure that wasn't just a screening party? Usually something of that magnitude. It got beat by Sonic. And Moana too is whooping ass right behind it.
Do you feel that's nepotism at its finest once again?
I feel like they always knew it was a mediocre film, but they thought that the prestige to the Carters was going to make it happen. They didn't know the Titanic was about to hit the berg.
Did you watch it, Jet?
For what?
For the singing lessons, Jack. For the singing lessons.
I think they should just watch my content. Ain't nothing to learn there.
So Jay, I gotta ask you, there's a movement going on right now, #Free Diddy. It's gaining steam. It's gaining a lot of steam right now.
Wow.
Yeah, I guess people are just kind of like they're missing the parties. They're missing something. What are your thoughts when you see a Free Diddy hashtag going?
I'm gonna tell you this. God bless him. God bless every last one of them.
Be blessed.
It's just it's unfortunate, that people are longing for all of that abuse and all of them pharmaceuticals and all of that unconsented this and deed. You know what I think? I think we should find a big uninhabited.
Jaguar's recent interview with Piers Morgan is sparking serious buzz, and for good reason. The outspoken artist spoke with unshakable candor, casting a bold light on music giants Diddy and Jay-Z. She suggested that the polished images the public sees may conceal far more intricate and untold stories. Beneath the power and prestige, she hinted, are layers of truth the world has yet to uncover.
We put them right there on that island, and then we take Diddy and we put them there and let them loose. And let them have Diddy. And we call it Diddy Land. And you going over there with him.
Wait,
let him show you all the love he has to give.
But Jack, does a part of you not feel bad for Sean Carter or Sean Combs at all? Okay.
I never feel bad for people who don't feel bad for anyone other than themselves. These are extreme narcissists. I'm sorry. I what's to feel bad for? Everything that they've done, they're about to reap what they have sown. And how can I be mad at their harvest? It's what they planted. It's what grew. Let them feast on the bounty of that. Let them. They don't have food, let them eat cake.
Hey.
Eat the cake, anime.
So, Jag, let me get your thoughts on, and let me get your take on, I think either Don Lemon or maybe Torre. He's been very... Yeah, man. He just recently said, like,
I don't give a fuck about that fact.
All right.
I really don't.
Then let me ask you this.
Whatever he said...
Yeah, for those like him.
That's my response. You want to know what my response is to anything and everything, all things, future, right now, all included? You're fat. Touré, your ass is Touré. We need to free Diddy in your ass. Eat it. Stop clout chasing me. It's starting to get pathetic. You're sitting over there on TikTok, dry begging for hand. Like you're weird, G. You look like a lost character from Back to the Future. You're like the nigga Christopher Lloyd with no originality. That's how I feel about you two, right? I'm the drunk auntie. Well, hold on, let me sip my wine and say this one last time so we can make sure you get it. You're you a French fry, deep fried in Diddy lard. I don't get no what you gotta say. Now go die on TikTok.
Jaguar Wright has once again set the industry abuzz with her latest revelations, delivering bold claims that left both fans and insiders on edge. She painted Diddy as a figure of immense influence, yet surrounded by an air of unsettling intensity, unlike anyone she's ever met. Her commentary didn't end there. Wright also spotlighted legendary mogul Clive Davis, hinting that his mentorship not only guided Diddy's rise but also helped shape the very currents of the music world, sparking new curiosity about the unseen forces driving its biggest power players.
Will speak about any of this at all? Do you just feel that they'll make any statement about
Beyonce
what's going on?
is losing hundreds of thousands, millions of followers every day, and she still hasn't said anything. Just pretending like life is great in Paris.
Is it her place to say so?
I mean, probably not, considering she's gonna be indicted for anything she would say. These are criminals. Diddy is a drug dealer, and so is Jay-Z. The proof is there. How many up people does he have to be around before people see him for who he is?
It seems like these artists are trying to run away from their past. Diddy changed his name multiple times to say, that's not me, I'm trying to move beyond Diddy, I'm Love now. It seems like Jay-Z would try to run away from his past.
Calling that nigga Love and anything that he did love. Brother love. What kind of love? Baby oil love? Baby love? Baby love? Explicit love? Hey! They never thought that hip hop would take it this far.
Oh man, it's different now.
These lyrics are all hitting different right now. All the people talking about fathers, all kinds of stuff.
So let's just start with Piers Morgan, because there's a headline that went out that was very powerful that people are running with, where it just says, Jay-Z is the real monster. Now, before you speak on it, to even get to Piers Morgan, can you explain how that took place and why even take that interview to go forward?
Well, excuse me.
Bless us.
I can't say that I sought it out, because I didn't. Truth is we didn't see it coming. But I have to credit Odell.
Got Odeezy.
My love. I have to credit him, because since we've combined and joined forces and become a hell of an investigative journalism team. See, I'm the content, I'm the passion, I'm the voice. I'm also the brain, but I do too much by myself. That's the brain. That's the administrator. That's the bloodhound. And
Jaguar Wright suggests that Diddy's legal troubles are merely the surface of something far more entrenched. To her, this is not just the story of one celebrity, it's a glimpse into a long-standing structure built on influence, secrecy, and authority that operates far beyond the public eye. She argues that true accountability will only come when the focus shifts from isolated scandals to the entire framework enabling them. Wright urges a thorough, transparent investigation that examines every figure connected to the system, not just the one currently making headlines, so the deeper truth can finally come to light.
Didn't even know how to get in touch with me anymore, and Odell created that lane. And they reached out to him. Piers Morgan's producers called him directly. And we talked about it briefly, and I said, we have to do it. We have to. Because the one thing I know about Piers Morgan is he is smart prey. And not only is he smart prey, he is a great conductor of information. He also vets things viciously. And I want to thank you for that. Because if my word is good enough to make it through Piers Morgan's firewall of please don't sue me, then I guess he just vetted me for every ounce of real life content on this blue couch. We thank you for that.
Do you feel that Piers Morgan allowed you to get, because you only have so many minutes, I know you don't know exactly how the show's going to be structured.
Yeah.
Did you get what you want to say out? And was there more for you to say? Of course there's more to say.
I'll never have enough to say.
Right.
There will never be enough screen time for me to say. But what I will say is, I'm grateful for the questions he asked. I'm grateful for the time he gave me to answer. And I pray that I was able to hit everything that needed to be hit for the public.
How did you feel about Vlad going after you?
I loved it. I saw the lineup immediately.
Right.
Especially when I saw the lawyer, Ariel, kid that came after.
Right.
What Piers did was brilliant journalism.
Right.
He created a beef without there being one. And he created multiple episodes for confrontation after. It's brilliant.
It is, Vlad has said you're a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah.
He has never wanted you on a show. He has never reached out to you.
You know what? Hold up. Drum roll. Where do I find that receipt?
Oh, we got, is there?
Let me check.
Yeah, there's receipts?
No, it's on your YouTube, right?
Yeah. Oh,
so let me go over here to my baby's channel, Set in the West. Shout out to Set in the West.
Running the numbers up. Go there for all the exclusive. All the exclusive.
You know, it's so funny. I love bigging his channel up.
Yeah.
I love it. I do. I love it. I love having a man that not only do I agree with his content, but it's great. And I can be like, ooh, my man over there doing, get over there.
I love to see something from scratch, turning up, going from
right.
I mean, there's already something.
What gives Wright's claims added weight is that she isn't the only one raising these concerns. In a recent News Nation interview from behind bars, former music executive Suge Knight voiced similar warnings. He named Clive Davis, Andre Harrell, and Russell Simmons as pivotal forces in shaping Diddy's career, implying that their guidance may have carried a hidden price. According to Knight, their influence steered Diddy in a direction that ultimately caused harm, both to himself and to those around him. If these allegations hold any truth, they point to a deeper, long-standing pattern in the music industry, one where power, pressure, and behind-the-scenes control can quietly shape careers and consequences alike.
Tonight, Jay-Z's attorney Alex Spiro is pushing to get a judge to dismiss the rape lawsuit against his client, citing an NBC News exclusive that found inconsistencies with the accuser's account.
We expect Mr. Carter to be fully cleared of all of this in the coming days. Almost nothing that she says has checked out because this never happened.
This in the wake of our interview with a 38-year-old mother from Alabama who accuses Jay-Z, whose real name is Sean Carter, and Sean Diddy Combs of raping her when she was 13 years old. She asked us not to reveal her identity.
What made you want to come forward? Because I think that I've been quiet long enough. She says that she might have some facts wrong, but that she says the incident happened. What do you say to that?
You know, anybody, when they make up a claim, they can just keep repeating it and getting it right. But you never get the details right. And what happened during her interview with you is that the story began to unravel.
On the night of the MTV Video Music Awards in 2000, she says Combs' limo driver took her to an after party. There she says she spoke to musician Benji Madden and his brother.
I'm talking to Benji Madden about his tattoo. That's the Last Supper.
In a statement to NBC News, a representative for the Maddens confirmed they did not attend the 2000 VMAs and that they were on tour in the Midwest at that time. At the after party, she says she had a drink that made her feel woozy. Then she says Combs and Carter both raped her. She says she ran to a gas station where she called her father, who picked her up.
We rode home in silence. He didn't ask me what happened.
In an interview with NBC News, her father said he could not corroborate her story. I feel like I would remember that, and I don't, he said. The woman revealed to us that she has autism and previously suffered a head injury. In a follow-up phone interview, we asked her about the contradictions, and she said that she stands by her statements.
This woman is standing by her story. It happened over 20 years ago. Maybe her memory is hazy. Maybe her father doesn't remember that night.
No, she's doubled down on certain of these details. She says, I'm positive. She points out the tattoo. She talks about the tattoo in vivid detail. Turns out that's completely false. And the father is supposed to be picking her up. 10-hour drive, round trip to pick her up in the middle of the night. Has no memory of that. No one has come forward about this in nearly a quarter of a century, and that's because this never happened.
Spyro said he's not only seeking justice for Jay-Z, he says that he also wants to expose the accuser's attorney, Tony Busby.
He takes away the voices from real victims and he causes real harm. If this lawyer has any sense, he's going to dismiss this claim. I don't know whether he has any sense.
Busby, who has filed more than 20 lawsuits against Combs, told NBC News that he is continuing to vet the accuser's claims and that she has agreed to undergo a polygraph this week.
Jaguar Wright revisited her explosive claims during an October 3rd appearance on Piers Morgan Uncensored, joined by Vlad TV's D. Vlad and attorney Ariel Mitchell, who represents one of Diddy's accusers. The conversation dug into the broader implications of these allegations, casting a spotlight not just on Diddy, but on the wider entertainment industry and its unspoken power structures. Wright was direct in her criticism of Jay-Z, suggesting his public silence signaled quiet endorsement. She further accused him of sidestepping responsibility, framing his actions as part of a deeper, ongoing pattern of influence and protection operating far from public view.
For Combs called the suit a shameless money grab.
Since your attorneys refiled the lawsuit against Combs naming Jay-Z, he has come out with a very long statement saying that this is completely not true and that this is all about trying to get money from him. What do you say about that?
I haven't asked for a dime from him. It's not everything is motivated by money, and I'm sorry that he feels that it is.
This woman also told us on camera last week that this isn't about money.
Well, let's be serious. A lawyer like this is not sending out these letters not to make money. He wants money and fame. He doesn't care about truth and justice. And that's what's going on here.
Chloe Malas joins us in studio. So, Chloe, explain this to me. The attorney for the plaintiffs, Tony Busby, right? He is sticking by his client even though you've been able to report these inconsistencies and they are now out there in the public?
Yes, and because of our exclusive report here on Top Story, he's actually going to have Jane Doe do a polygraph test. He says he hasn't done it yet, but that they are going to be doing it this week. He also said in a statement to us moments ago that their conduct throughout all of this has been beyond reproach and will continue to be. Even though that's not what you're hearing Alex Spyro, Jay-Z's attorney, what he's saying. Also, I just want to show you, Jay-Z's team created a timeline. Obviously, even though this took place allegedly 24 years ago, right? They are saying that there is just no way that he could have been at the VMAs. He's on camera there until the end of the VMAs, which ended right after 11, and that there are photographs of him at the Lotus Club in Manhattan, and they say he was there till 3 a.m. and then he went to the music studio. So again, they are adamant that
he was not at that party.
That he was not at any sort of after party.
I do want to ask you this. What is Jay-Z's sort of legal team strategy in describing the relationship between Diddy and Jay-Z? Because there are a ton of photos of them over the years, obviously before these allegations came out.
And this civil suit, Tom, originally just named Combs, and then it was amended last weekend to include Jay-Z. What Alex Spyro said to me today is that although publicly Jay-Z supported Diddy, they were not best friends. They were not as close as you thought that they were. So in terms of knowledge of what went on allegedly at these white parties and what took place allegedly in these civil suits and the criminal charge and the trial, he says Jay-Z has no knowledge of any of that. Again, he publicly supported him as a fellow musician and someone where they came up together in the industry, but that they weren't as close as you thought.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.
Really made waves was Jaguar Wright's assertion that Diddy's reach goes far beyond the music scene. She drew provocative parallels between him and infamous, convicted figures such as Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, and R. Kelly, framing them as part of a larger web of influence. The most startling twist, according to Wright, is her claim that all of these connections lead back to one central figure, Jay-Z. It's a daring allegation that raises bigger questions about how power operates across industries, and whether certain alliances have quietly worked to shield damaging behavior. From public exposure,
Sean Diddy Combs is facing new sexual assault allegations. A lawyer representing 120 accusers says the artist committed numerous sexual acts on his clients, dating back more than 20 years. ABC's Andrew Dimpert has the details.
This morning, Sean Diddy Combs faces a slew of new allegations. 120 new alleged victims coming forward with plans to sue, claiming Combs sexually assaulted or abused them.
The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed to the world.
The alleged assaults span 3 decades, with the alleged victims ranging from men and women who claim they were drugged during Combs' parties to a 9-year-old who claims Combs assaulted him in a music studio.
When we talk about the ages of the victims when the conduct occurred, it's shocking. 25 of the 120 individuals who are plaintiffs in these cases were minors at the time of the acts.
The new accusations have not been fully vetted, and the lawyer expecting to file the lawsuits says victims will remain anonymous whenever legally possible. But the claims come on the heels of a dozen other civil suits and a federal criminal case against Combs that alleges a decades-long pattern of physical and sexual violence.
The conduct at issue spans from the years 1991 all the way till this year, 2024. The only reason many of these people are coming forward because they see other victims coming forward. And it gives them some comfort that, hey, I won't be the only one.
Combs has pleaded not guilty to racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and prostitution charges. In the wake of these new allegations, his attorney says Combs emphatically and categorically denies as false and defamatory any claim that he sexually abused anyone.
Just let that sink in. The entertainment industry has faced no shortage of scandals, but the figures Jaguar Wright named, Harvey Weinstein, Jeffrey Epstein, and R. Kelly, are linked to some of the most disturbing chapters in modern cultural history. Weinstein's downfall became a catalyst for the #MeToo movement. Epstein's case exposed a vast network of abuse and exploitation, and R. Kelly's conviction sent shockwaves through the music world. To even imply that Diddy and Jay-Z could be connected to that sphere is a bold and unsettling charge, one that calls for serious examination and a measured, thorough investigation.
A shocking allegation that needs attention.
It is a new hour here on Live Now from Fox, and we do have some breaking news that we want to bring to you. It was being reported by TMZ and now Fox News. We are learning that Jay-Z is accused of raping a 13-year-old girl. That is new in the Diddy lawsuit, and the new allegations are just coming out this evening. Jay-Z is being accused of raping a minor along with Diddy at a MTV VMAs after party back in 2000, according to documents obtained by Fox News Digital tonight. The lawsuit, which was initially filed back in October, was refiled tonight in New York by an anonymous accuser claiming Jay-Z, whose full name is Sean Carter, raped her while Combs and Celebrity B watched. So that other celebrity was not named. Initially, the lawsuit stated Combs raped the minor while Celebrity A and Celebrity B watched. Carter was named as Celebrity A in the refiled lawsuit. Representatives for Jay-Z did not immediately respond to Fox News Digital request for comment. Combs and Carter allegedly, quote, took turns assaulting the minor. According to the lawsuit, many others were present at the after party but did nothing to stop the assault, it alleges. The 13-year-old girl was dropped off at Radio City Music Hall by a friend as she wanted to attend the MTV Video Music Awards back in 2000, according to the lawsuit. In an attempt to gain entry to the venue, she began approaching limousine drivers waiting outside the celebrity-filled event. One of the limousine drivers she spoke to claimed to work for Diddy, the lawsuit read. He told her that Combs liked younger girls and said that, quote, she fit what Diddy was looking for, not allowing her into the awards, but inviting her to an after party. The 13-year-old, quote, recognized many celebrities upon arrival at the party and was required to sign a non-disclosure agreement. However, she was not given a copy. Combs, who would have been 30 years old at the time, then allegedly attempted to force the girl to perform oral sex on him. He stopped after she hit him in the neck, according to the lawsuit here. So now Jay-Z being accused in this now 24 years ago, raping a 13-year-old alongside Diddy at an after party here. So these are the newest allegations rocking the music world this evening, and we wanted to bring that to your attention all right here on Live Now from Fox. Of course, we will continue to follow this major story as the Diddy saga continues, and now more celebrities getting caught up in it here. These new allegations rocking Hollywood and the music industry as we speak.
Jaguar Wright is no stranger to stirring the waters. For years, well before Diddy's recent arrest and federal indictment, she's been openly calling out both him and Jay-Z. Wright says she's been sounding the alarm for nearly 4 years, only to have her warnings dismissed. Now, with serious charges finally in motion, she feels a sense of vindication. But her frustration runs deeper than the names she singles out. It's aimed at the entire system she believes enabled their unchecked climb to power and protected them from accountability for far too long. Next voice. What makes Wright's stance most striking is her insistence on looking beyond the surface. In her view, this is not just the story of two high-profile men facing allegations, it's a window into a deeper, entrenched problem within the entertainment industry. She maintains that the issue stretches far past Diddy's alleged conduct or Jay-Z's silence, pointing instead to a long-standing culture in which influence shields wrongdoing and power often escapes true accountability.